Harrison, just where are you guys at right now with Dallas for a second time in the same week, and just how big this game means, how much it means in the standings and everything?
Yeah, I think it's we had a good film session today. It's about coming out with the right frame of mind. 10 games left for the season, which seems crazy. It always feels like such a long season, and then you're like, man, that went by quick. But just trying to put together 48 minutes.
Are there things that you see that you guys can make changes that will actually, sort of stem the tide on what happened on Tuesday?
Yeah, I think when you look at the tape, we've had some losses this year. We didn't have the right mental approach or right turnovers, things like that. I thought last game we just did a lot of things just in terms of a lack of ball movement, a lack in terms of shots and things that we wanted. That kind of allowed them to fuel their breaks, fuel their offense, not get the shots that we wanted. So just a few technical things to clean up, but nothing too crazy.
Harrison, what would you say the emphasis has been at practice over the last few days as you prepare for Dallas this Friday?
I think just taking it one game at a time. I think when you get to this point in the season, it's just about doing the things that we need to do, focusing on us, and knowing that, trying to get ready for the postseason.
HP, what surprised you most about that game and the way, just the result, the way you guys came out? Anything kind of stick out?
I thought that we could have done a few different things defensively. We talked about that today in terms of just letting guys get easy looks, especially when you have talented players that they have. When you let them, see one or two or three go in, kind of opens things up for them. So I think us just, being a little bit more connected on the defensive end. And just trying to make them work, knowing that they're going to score.
And when things start rolling the way they do, if they go on a run like that, how do you feel like you guys will be better prepared to kind of respond to something like that?
Just staying poised. I think the biggest thing is even if they go on a run, even if they're getting shots, making sure that our quality of shots are still what we want and taking care of the basketball. We can't get it back in one place, so don't need to make any home run plays or anything like that. And I feel like we had some turnovers where guys, we had good intentions, but the execution just wasn't there.
You're 10 games left. Being on a championship team, what do you want to see in the last 10 games to catapult you guys into the playoffs?
The right mindset. At this point in time, we've had 72 games. We've had, a training camp. We've had all of these things that have put us in position, and we've shown that there's moments where we can do it, and there's moments where we haven't. So I think for us, it's just coming in with the right mentality every single day for our practices, for our shoot arounds, and saying, look, let's not have one of those moments where we say, okay, we had a bad shoot around today. It feeds into the game. Oh, we had a bad second half, even though we won. You know what I mean? How can you just continue to just everything that we're doing as a group and collectively make sure it's solid?
Where have you felt? Am I wrong on that? Just being consistent in your everyday routine.
No, it's about being consistent, but like I said, also just the mindset. I think it's coming in with a fresh mindset. You don't want to come in lethargic. You don't want to come in thinking about having preconceived notions about this game or that game. It's like, look, every single time you step on the floor, for shoot around tomorrow, for practice, for meeting, whatever, we're locked in.
It's obviously not a game 7, but do you want to have a must-win mentality for this one?
I think it's just next game mentality. I think anytime we've lost this season, we usually bounce back, and I think that's our mentality right now.
How do you feel like now?
How the Tar Heels looking? They're looking solid. I already told Keon, it's quiet for them. So yeah, we feel good. Watch out.
Any friendly bets at all between you and Keon with that?
Come on. A lot of what's going on in the NBA, absolutely not.
Yeah. Harrison, we see Sasha, we see Trey out here. How much do you guys need those reinforcements right now?
Yeah, no, I think they're doing a great job. Trey's been working hard to get back. Kevin's working hard to get back. So I think just to get them, hopefully, before the end of the season, get some games, underneath their belt and have the guys ready to be great.
For Kevin specifically, how have you felt his absence recently?
It's tough. I think anytime, you work all summer, all season to hopefully, get to the postseason and something like that happens, it's tough. And, obviously, we feel for him as a group. Obviously, I'd love to still have his presence around, and it's an opportunity for Keon and some of these other guys to step up and try to fill that void.
On that Dallas matchup, how valuable do you think it is to make Luka work on defense, and how do you feel like you guys did with that the first game?
I think in general, you want to make their team work. Obviously, you could try to say, oh, you want to make this guy work or that guy work, but collectively, we gave them a lot of possessions where they didn't have to move much, they didn't have to exert much energy. So I think for us, like I said, just being tied in, collective, moving the ball coming to this next matchup will be big for us.
As somebody who's played for USA basketball, do you have an opinion on Jimmer going to the Olympics?
I think it's great. I mean, anytime you have the opportunity to represent your country, it's unbelievable feeling. Being on that stage, it's some of the best basketball you can play. So I think it's an honor. And whatever you're doing to be able to compete for the country,